all the wild, and if you may have guessed, we are going to be in New England mountains hunting whitetail deer with a bow and arrow. And I have my trusty mutt with me, hound dog you might say, Gracie. She's going to help us track down any whitetail deer that we have accidentally wounded. So we're going to get some sleep between 9 o'clock in the morning and hold on a second. I need to get started on my Alright, here we go. New England mountains is actually my favorite reserve, but it's actually a challenge if you really want to do a... yeah, as I mentioned before, New England mountains is my favorite map, but it's not the most... it's not the easiest ones for grinding. It's not easy for grinding white-tailed deer in New England mountains, unlike Rappahannock Coast. Because if you start whitetail grind in Mississippi acres, you're probably gonna have a tough time because the alligators will scare everything away. Layton Lakes and Rancho del Arroyo for whitetail isn't that difficult, but it's also not easy as well. Rappahannock Coast is probably popular for whitetail grinding, even if they're invasive. I mean, yes, whitetail deer have been introduced for ASCII Ridge as a 6th map. I mean, I'm kind of surprised they put whitetail deer in the winter theme map, because you know it's actually pretty cool to see whitetail deer in the snow. But I think that's how it goes. New England mountains is set in the fall, ASCII Ridge is set in winter, and Mississippi is set in the summer. I think that's probably the reason why. Of course, we finally got our first sighting of the whitetail. It's actually too far for us to get a white-tailed deer here on this side, but we can try to go around, as of course there might be some over there. And I can tell by the tracks that there's some more white-tailed deer. Oh, hey moose. Okay, we got drink zone for the Bobcat. It's not easily liked by many players, but it is stunningly beautiful. Makes me think of North Carolina in the fall. We got a warning call from a fox. Now, if you're hunting in New England mountains, there's like, let's see, there's a couple of great one species, including ring-necked pheasant, red fox, deer, black bear, and moose. That's a total of 5 great one species. Hell, New England mountains has more great one species than in Layton Lakes. Hirschfelden has ring-necked pheasant, red fox, fallow deer, and red deer. I mean, New England mountains has more great ones than anywhere else. I mean, ASCII Ridge, though, it has, say, ring-necked pheasant, white-tailed deer, mule deer, black bear, moose. Sheesh. ASCII Ridge and New England mountains are tied with the most great one species. The only maps I can think of that have the least amount of great ones, which has no more than one, are Medved Taiga with the moose and Himalayan tar for Sunda Pratan. Vahanga is the only map that has no great one. It sucks because there's no great one in Vahanga. I'm gonna put that stuff on me. I want to try to go prone. I mean, they probably might spook because, you know, it might be because of my wind. Pretty sure they're gonna get spooked off because of my wind. I mean, New England Mountains is thick, but regardless of what everybody says, I still have a special place in my heart for New England Mountains, since it does remind me a bit of North Carolina. At least the western half of it. Both Mississippi and New Hampshire share the state mammal, the white-tailed deer. Girl. Alright, let me see. Okay. The only rule when grinding for a Great One species is never ever shoot a female. Unless if it's a fox or a bear. You don't need to shoot females. Don't shoot white-tailed doe, don't shoot fallow deer doe, don't shoot red deer doe, and don't shoot mule deer doe, if I mentioned that earlier, and don't shoot moose cows. I mean, unless if they're aggressive. Okay, I want to use this one. Okay, there he is. I'm pretty sure I got him. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I got another one. Yeah, this is why bow hunting's a lot better, because you'll have plenty of time to kill more than one, and it's mostly because the bow is a lot more quieter than the rifle. And if you land your shots perfectly with the bow and arrow, you won't have to worry about tracking them. Nice silver, but at least we got them. The diamond for the whitetail deer is 255.09. In case you didn't see any of my whitetail hunting over at Mississippi or Rancho del Arroyo or Layton Lakes, but that's all there is to it. And I shot 2 monster whitetails in New England, not like Mississippi or Layton Lakes. I mean, I did shoot 3 monster whitetail in Rebel Tully Coast. And I currently have 8 whitetail diamonds in total. Okay. A fox who thinks he's a bear. How embarrassing. Now I apologize for the sudden delay as I'm a little sidetracked with something. So we started around 8 o'clock and we're going to end at around 11 o'clock. With the exception of Rancho and Mississippi, whitetail deer universally drink between 0800 to 1200 hours. So your best bet is to try to hunt them during the morning. Okay, there's more whitetail over there. Okay, that's from the same herd. Yeesh. Okay, that's a bow I primarily use for turkey hunting, but we'll do some turkey hunting around Thanksgiving. Oh, got him. I mean, didn't have to track him, but... Okay, there's no more bucks around here. So glad I did not have to use a rifle. Using the bow is usually the best way to kill your game quietly, because the bow is silent but deadly. See how the hunting pressure is darker? That's because when you shoot an animal with a bow and arrow, it gets very, very darker. But if you use a weapon like a rifle or a shotgun, the hunting pressure gets brighter. And if you kill more animals, it'll change from purple to pink. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, this is also another map for the eastern wild turkey. And for those who live outside America, yes, the eastern wild turkey is the most heavily hunted bird in the United States. Not like the Merriam or the Rio Grande turkeys. And we got ourselves a little wabbit. And the fox too. Actually, it's a vixen. I mean, I can use that bow and arrow for my special turkey hunting bow with yeah, I call this my I call my class 1 bow my special turkey hunting bow and arrow. I sometimes use this for hunting ducks. Okay, there's a little wabbit. And there's our turkey, but we're gonna leave him alone. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that rabbit alone because, you know, it's just kind of hard. It's very hard to find some. It's real hard to shoot a rabbit with a bow and arrow when it goes off. Especially when it's very, very tiny. I mean, they're way tiny. That's why it's best to use a varmint rifle. I hope that Bobcat doesn't scare off that whitetail if I can find any in this zone. Hmm. Turkey tracks. Okay, that's just a black bear. No whitetail in this lake, thank goodness. Okie dokie. I thought that's what that white was. It's just the sky. And we got us a little pheasant hen going away. They're flying away, actually. Ah. No sign of any deer in this little creek. Just a fox. Yeah, there's two different foxes in this map. The red fox and the gray fox. There's a bobcat making a mating call. Ugh. Hope she doesn't scare off that whitetail. Okay, we guys are drinking some with the bobcat. And we got some whitetail over there. If you enjoyed today's live stream, be sure to splat that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content if you like my Call of the Wild videos. And be sure to leave a comment if you have any opinions regarding about this. Neither one of them is a monster whitetail. I mean, if he was a monster whitetail, he'd be level 3. Sometimes the level 2 can reach up to 248 to 263. I mean, that's just kind of a rare occasion. Okay, so we got a whitetail. I know, you've seen them, but I'm gonna try to sneak up on them without making a sound. Hopefully the Bobcat doesn't spook them. Alright, let's see if I can try to make it. Oof, I didn't do too well on that one. I mean, he's bleeding, but sometimes when I do make a shot, he just doesn't drop that quickly. Nope. Not gonna use my special turkey hunting bow. Ooh, we got us another one. But there's a big one we're gonna catch. Ooh, got another one this time. Let's try going for one more. Oh, we dropped him on that. We dropped that one this time. He was... Yeah, I'm definitely a quick shot at this. Okay, that one we didn't have to track. Ooh, dropped him in the neck. Shot him in the scapula, but we got our first gold whitetail. Tracker girl. Yep. If you're bow hunting and you're unsure if you made a perfect shot or not, or in this case, you hit the animal with a bow and arrow and you're not sure if you landed a perfect shot, always bring a dog. Tracking's a lot of work, but it's worth it. How do we do on that one? We didn't do too well on that one, but that's okay. We can do a lot better. This is the final hour before we get to the end of whitetail drink time. I knew there would be a whitetail drink zone over this river. And look at there, we got some rabbits. Not sure if we're gonna take them with the bow and arrow, but I think we'll probably just leave them alone. Uh-oh. I think that whitetail's getting attentive because there's a... Okay, he's chill now. The main reason why is because there's probably a bobcat around here. Yeah, unfortunately, due to the bobcat, we probably will not be able to get ourselves a whitetail in this area. Yep, there's a bobcat around here. There's a bobcat right there. That's the reason why that whitetail just, you know, fled. I think I'm gonna try my luck shooting a bobcat with a bow and arrow. I mean, at least I'll be able to pay a lot more. Let's see if I can try to lure that rabbit hunting son of a gun. This will be the very first bobcat that we will be hunting in our whitetail bow hunt. It should help get the whitetail to come over here very often. If we don't get that bobcat, then we'll just keep going. Oh, got him. Yeah, we land a perfect shot on that bobcat. Alright, so here's the diamond rating for the bobcat, 27.68. And interestingly enough, unlike the whitetail, predators, including bobcats, make a lot more cash. So, we did great progress on that bobcat hunt. Well, technically speaking, that's a bonus animal. And we got us another whitetail drink zone. I apologize for the silence because you know sometimes I need to rest my voice. So, ooh, ooh, that's a big buck I see coming this way. I wonder which one that. I wonder what that one's rated. Okay, so he's not a diamond potential, but he's a big one, but he's not monster enough. We got a little baby buck. I mean, not tiny, tiny, but those antlers are just too small. I want to see if we can try to get a whitetail buck with the perfect wind, because you know the wind's blowing southeast right now. Uh-oh. Okay, he's calmed down now. I think I'm gonna try to... I think there's a bobcat somewhere. I'm not so sure if it's me, but I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna try to call him in. Let's see... If I can get him out of these rocks. Okay. Dropped him. Just as I thought. He's not a diamond. He's a gold. Woof. Doe just ran over me. Alright. Let's grab him. Alright. Let's see if there's any up on this lake. But there might be a glitch. Yep, that's definitely a glitch. It landed me right over here, which is unfortunate. But the good news is, we've landed in another whitetail drink zone. Not too far from here. Okay. I want to try to sneak up on them quietly. Okay. Oh, there they are, but I know, I know. I'll see if we can try to get him this quick before he flees. Can't see from here. It's very, very thick. Okay, this one's not turning tail, but we have to check these that other small lake. Ooh. Where is he? Ugh. Let's see if I can try to get it from this far. Got him. Ooh, I dropped him. It didn't go that far. Almost spined him that time, but we got him. That was a perfect shot.
Not that, baby.
Sorry about that. There was a little bit of vocal disturbance. Can't tell you who, but it will not happen again. Okay. Ah, dang it. I got the first one, but I shot the tree. Alright. We got him in the lung. Let's check the river down here and see if we can find some more whitetail. And I think we'll probably stop at about 11 o'clock. If, and I do mean if the live stream becomes a success. Ooh, there's a little rabbit. I can see it moving. So, oh, dang it! There it goes. Got her. She was way too close. Nice gold. The diamond for the cottontail rabbit is 1.97. Ooh. Wait, were they whitetail over there? Wrong binocs. Oh, there's whitetail over there. Okay, there's none of... Yeah, I consider that rabbit as a bonus animal. Wait. There's some over there? Oh, good lord. What the heck is a rabbit doing in the water? Fetch it for me, will you? That's another bonus animal. Thought you were saving the water, huh? Well, too bad. Lay down, Gracie. Alright. That's a little baby buck. So not a big one around? Okay, there's a really good book over there. I think I want to shoot the closest one. Dropped him. You know what? I'm just gonna let the other one go. That's the tiniest buck I ever seen. That's why he scored a bronze. At least we know where to look. Okay, let's try getting another rabbit. Nope, that didn't work. Ooh, we got another whitetail zone. I kinda miss hunting some black bears, but we'll probably do some black bear hunting in a separate video, or live stream actually. That buck doesn't even suspect a thing. He's about to go up to Bucky Heaven. Rest up. Got one. Okay, got another one, but yeah, that one was not too good. I mean, it happens sometimes. We got him in the heart. Well, that's his objective down. Yeah, we didn't do too well on that one. Okay, Gracie. Track it. Yeah, we did not do too well on that guy. Let's see if we can get another one down here. And then we'll take a hike up at that cabin up there. We can rest up from here. Those are the same deer we encountered earlier. And you see what I mean? When you do all that bow hunting, that hunting pressure is going to disappear elsewhere. The less noise you make when you're hunting, the more... The less noise you make for hunting with a bow, the more the hunting pressure decreases. Just keep that in mind. Alright. Alright. Let's get this guy. Gotcha. The whitetail sound effect hasn't changed much, except it's been pitched. See if I can, we finally got the other one. Dropped him. Whew, that's a triple kill. Okay. Let's get our $3. Numero uno. Numero tres. And where's numero dos? That's number dos, or numero dos. My grandfather's a master at Spanish over at a local college, but I don't want to bring it up because, you know, it's for safety measures. Don't want to mention my hometown. We did some good work on this lake, or I mean river. Haven't tried hunting with a pheasant. Haven't tried hunting the pheasant with a bow, but we're gonna give it a try. Nope, that's not working. Nope, still doesn't work. Yeah, hunting pheasants with a bow and arrow is a terrible idea. It's really, really hard to get one. This is the outpost that's been glitching because, you know, we thought we could try to teleport from here, but due to an unfortunate glitch, we had to, hike up here, at least quietly. Okay. Okay, there goes a black bear. We got about an hour and 30 minutes until we end this live stream. So, again, if you enjoyed today's live stream, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more content, and don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions or you have an opinion. Whatever your opinion is, I'd love to hear it. Let's see, black bear. Okay, so we got a bobcat. Not seeing a single whitetail track in this lake. Okay, here's a couple of whitetail, but it's just bucks. And there's a doe and another buck. It's not a big herd, but they'll do. And lucky for me, I built myself a hunting blind. Hopefully I can get to one before they spook off. Okay, if I'm in a hunting blind while I'm bow hunting, it's not gonna greatly affect my hunting pressure. Ooh. I better be careful. That's one. Let's see if we can try to get with the other one. That's another one down. And that's the third and final buck. We didn't do too well on that one, but we dropped both of them in one shot. That's numero uno. Numero dos. And numero tres. I am so good at this. Let's check over there. We're going west. Oh, I thought you said west. West? Anybody who's ever watched the classic SpongeBob episode might remember Patrick's stupidity moments, like when Mr. Krabs says east, Patrick thought he said west, and then he was like, "That's west, Patrick. You're fired again." I thought you said west. Oh, those were the days. Classic SpongeBob. It'll always be better than that modern stuff. Okay. Okay, there goes a cottontail rabbit going away. Ooh, there's a bobcat nearby. Lucky for us, bobcats in the game, they don't attack us like the wolves and the tigers do. That bobcat's gotta be around here somewhere. But it doesn't matter. We've already shot one bobcat. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed that this is not a North Carolina map, but I would consider that as a close call. I mean, it is stunningly beautiful. I mean, yes, it's not the best. It's quite a challenge, but I don't mind a challenge. I mean, it's a good map if you're if you're into a lot of challenges. Okay, what does that mission say? Okay, harvest wildlife down for from at least 50 meters with a bow to the heart. Yeah, that's what the warning looks like. And a long time ago, this mission fixed. Okay, this is the lake where we at. There's whitetail on this lake. So hopefully we get us another whitetail buck before we end this live stream. Okay, here's a whitetail buck here. Just some ducks fleeing. Or flying away, actually. Okay, there's another whitetail buck. Oof. Lay down. Okay, got one. And down he goes. I want to try to get that other one. Oh, we did go on that one too. Yeah, it looks like there's no more bucks around here. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, you better get the heck out of here. Okay, we got this one in the lung. And we got this one in the lung. We got some good ones today. Let's try over here and see if we can get some whitetail deer. There's a lot of whitetail drink zones. It's a challenge, but it's worth it. Okay, this is where I did most of my duck hunting. Now, if you haven't watched my Phil Robertson memorial, the only ducks you'll find in New England mountains are the green-winged teal, the goldeneye, and the mallard. Kind of disappointed that there's no Yep, that's where I did most of my duck hunting. And this is the only duck hunting spot where I don't have a waterfowl blind. Oh, wait. There's some whitetail over there. I thought I couldn't find any, but we got some wild turkey feeding. I wonder if we could get us a Great One Eastern Wild Turkey. That would be neat. I think that's the only book there is. Come on. Come on. Make up your mind. Ha! Gotcha! You should have thought of turning around instead of having to sit here, but I had to shoot you. We spined him and we shot him in the lung. Let's go over here. That's another spot for whitetail. Ooh, that's a really big whitetail buck. But I think we're gonna get the closest ones. Okay, here's a nice whitetail buck. Yeah, there's a bobcat around here, so we don't need a. Come on, move. Gotcha. Okay. Dropped another one. We did some nice clean kills on that one. And that one. Whew. Those are some nice bucks. It's too bad that these bucks had to go because of the Bobcat, but it doesn't matter now. We got what we was looking for. I know this tiny lake has whitetail, but we're gonna leave it alone. Or oh jeez, I could not make up my mind. Okay. Okay, we are down to 1 more hour until we can finish up our whitetail bow hunt, but we're gonna try to here's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to do this lake and see if there's any whitetail around here, and then we're gonna end this live stream. I mean, that's just gonna be for 1 last hour. Let me just give her a treat. These treats are invisible, aren't they? Oh, you're such a good doggy. Yes, you are. Well, no whitetail at this lake. That's unfortunate. Alright. Let's jump back over here and see if we can get us some more whitetail. Now, I guarantee that we're not going to find every drink zone for whitetail, but we're going to try to check every lake and see if we can find any more zones. As you can see, we're already on top of the mountain. Oh, great. There's a bobcat. Fortunate for us, there's no whitetail at this lake. What about over there? There's a turkey Jenny. Ooh, there's a Tom Turkey making a call. I don't see that Tom anywhere. Okay, he's the one that's behind the females. Or the hens. Or is it Jake? I don't know. I'm just a little tired. Okay, so this is just a black bear drink zone. What's down there? Oh, hello, little wabbit. Oh, gotcha. I mean, at least we got something up in this mountain. That's for sure. Look at those little ears. Bless her heart. I'm sorry I had to put her down, but I just want to make some rabbit stew. Nothing at this lake. Huh. I swear I thought I... Never mind. Sorry, I'm just a little tired. What you doing there, my little turkey dude? Yeah, shut up. Okay. Let's see. We got a fox fleeing. Now, let's see if we can be able to... We got a whitetail doe. She's not worth killing. She's not worth harvesting. Okay, he's worth it. She's not. Okay, this one's really worth it. I'm gonna try to get that one. Looks like that whitetail doesn't even suspect a thing. And we made good progress too. Alright, let's see. Bullseye. That is a perfect bow hunt. Perfect kill. Perfect wind. Nobody suspected the thing. Okay, this one's a silver. Not a bad one. That's a 4-pointer. Let's try down here. Maybe we might have some luck over there. Wait, is that melanistic? Holy cow, I didn't realize that thing is melanistic. I mean, but you know what they say, I'm not gonna shoot it if it's melanistic. Even if it's a rare fur type, I'm not gonna be able to harvest it if it's a female. No matter what the gender is, if it's a rare, you don't shoot it unless if it's a male. Don't shoot females of a rare fur type unless if it's a trophy mount that you want. The whitetail doe does not have a trophy mount, unfortunately. So it's best that you leave the melanistic doe alone. I mean, she's beautiful, but we don't want to mess around with it. Okay. We got less than 35 more minutes until we end this live stream. Got one. Got another one. Okay, this one we didn't do too well on that. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it. I wanted to shoot that rare. Okay, we didn't do too well on that one, but that's okay. You're supposed to be a bloodhound, not a... You're supposed to be a bloodhound, not a retriever. What'd you find? Yep, this one's melanistic, but it's kind of a shame that this one's not a buck. If it was a gold, I would have taken it. Or, scratch that. Take it and taxidermy. I don't know what the right word is. Take it, then taxi it. That's much better. I don't want to taxi a female. Again, we didn't do too well on that one. Maybe it's just the wind. The wind can be your friend and enemy when it comes to hunting. Okay. Let's see. Where else should we go? Yeah, I think white here would be fine. Because it did say white-tailed deer. Okay, so we got about less than 30 minutes until we end this live stream. If you enjoyed today's live stream, be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more content. And as always, leave a comment if you're interested. Yeah, those were quail flying, but we don't care about quail right now. We just care about the we actually care about the whitetail. Okay, there's the whitetail over there. Oh dang, there's a bobcat. I'm gonna try to take it out before it scares the whitetail. I think behind that tree should be fine. Hopefully she doesn't scare away. Okay, we got her. Not too good with her, but at least we won't have to worry about Bobcat scaring away the deer. We dropped her in the skull, but it doesn't matter now because Bobcat won't be scaring our deer anytime soon. And the deer are going to be glad I got rid of her. But they're not going to be glad I'm going to shoot one of them. Or, scratch that, hunt one of them. Thank goodness it's over. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy. Okay, I got this guy. We got a left lung. Not bad. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that doe alone. I'm not gonna shoot anymore. Okay, let's see. No, where... Is there any more whitetail here? No. No. Okay. Now then. Let's try to see if we can find that, Alright. Okay. Let's see if we can find any whitetail around here. Uh-oh. Okay, let's just try to sneak up on them. Okay, if we can try to get to that, hunting stand without spooking the deer, we'll be fine. Just fine. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one right there. I'm gonna... Oh my god, there's a pile of whitetail over there. Whew. Unfortunately, none of them are diamond potential. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and grab one of them. Alright. Dropped one. Dropped another one. See? Not much pressure going on. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our bucks and we can move on. Okay, so we got one in the lung. Let's get that other one. Okay, we got a nice gold. Alright, we're near the end of Whitetail Dream Time, but we can, sorry about that. We're nearing the end of Whitetail Dream Time, but we can try and okay. Ooh, sweet. That was a good shot. He's next. Okay, we got less than 15 minutes till we end this live stream. Nope. We did not do well on that one. But that's okay. We're gonna track him anyway. Alright. Track him. Okay. Go ahead and get him. Where is that buck? Alright. Let's go get him. Okay, there he is. Way to go, Gracie girl. And we only got 10 more minutes till we end this live stream. Okay, let's go back here and get a big herd of whitetail. Maybe for the final 10 minutes. Okay, let's go get that whitetail for about 9 more minutes, and then we'll get out of here. Okay? Okay. Okay, we'll leave these whitetail alone because, you know, we're not gonna bag every whitetail in this lake. Alright. I don't care about those whitetail. I'm gonna go ahead and get me this. And this. Alright. Okay, that moose is trying to call for a mate, but we're not shooting any moose, but... Okay, the whitetail don't suspect a thing, so we're gonna try to bag this buck, or maybe a bigger buck. Alright. This is the biggest one in the herd. We're not going to mess with that one, but we're going to get this one. Okay. We got him just in time. What about that one? Can we get that one? Nope. We didn't get that one good enough. But that's the first one we shot. All right. $218. Nice gold, by the way. All right. Let's go for our final buck of the night. Come here, girl. Okay. Woo, here we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our whitetail buck, and then we're going to end the live stream. Mostly because it's almost 11 o'clock, but still. We made a successful deer hunt up in New England mountains, didn't we? We won't be messing with them again. Correction, we won't be messing with the whitetail ever again after this live stream. I really love the new splash detail since the Canada update. And this here. Okay, that one was not a good shot. We kind of blew off his skull. But anyway, this has been a Hunter Call the Wild bow hunting episode for whitetail deer hunting in New England mountains. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more content. And always, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. I'll see you in the morning when we go to Silver Ridge Peaks for some mule deer hunting. Until then, see you next time.